Hello and thanks for joining me, your sports pilot James Glory, on another exciting edition of Sport Vibe on DNT Walk, where we bring you exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sports. Please stay tuned. This week won't be an exception, as we'll be taking you on the ride shortly after this break. Welcome back, and on this week's episode of Sport Vibe on DNT Walk, we'll be talking and we'll be starting from the World Championship that is going on. Remember, Tobi Amujo was made to participate in the World Championship, but she didn't get the return that she was hoping for, as she was defeated in that particular category when it comes to the women's 100 meters hurdle, where the Jamaican Danielle Williams won the gold medal. It's a disappointing one for Tobi Amujo, but an interesting one for the Jamaican, who eventually won the gold medal in that particular category. And talking about the World Championship going on, we can't fail to talk about the United States of America, who are enjoying a great outing in the World Championship. You will remember that Leon Nyros was able to win the 100 meter and the 200 meter in the men's category for the United States. He was able to win the gold medal, becoming the first man to do so since the year 2015, when Usain Bolt won both the 100 meter and the 200 meter in a particular World Championship. Is an interesting one. Also talking about Leon Nyros, who was also able to help the United States to win the relay race when it comes to the men's category. Is an interesting one for the United States of America, like I said, as they were able to win the relay race in the men and the women's category. They were able to win the gold medal in both categories. An interesting one for the United States of America. There are so many countries participating in that particular competition, but the United States of America and the United Kingdom are enjoying a great spell when it comes to the World Championship. And quickly, still talking about the World Championship, we can't fail to talk about the Indian personnel on the person of Neeraj Chopra, who eventually becomes the first Indian man to win the gold medal in the World Championship. He was able to do that, winning gold medal in the javelin category. Neeraj Chopra was able to do that, winning a gold medal in the javelin category. Is an interesting one for him and an exciting one for the Indians, and what they will be looking to take away from the World Championship that is ongoing. And quickly, let's go to the world of boxing, where we talk about Alexander Usyk, who defeated Anthony Joshua, and also during the weekend he was able to defeat Daniel Dubois, defending his WBA, WBO, IBF and the World Heavyweight title. Is an interesting one. There was some controversies in that particular battle between Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk, but Alexander Usyk eventually emerged victorious in that particular battle. Remember, like I said, he was able to defeat Anthony Joshua twice, and now Alexander Usyk is looking forward to take on Tyson Fury. It's going to be an interesting battle between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury when the time comes. But quickly, let's talk about the Formula 1. And in the world of Formula 1, there is a particular man who can stop dominating the Formula 1 world right now, where we talk about the person Max Verstappen, who has gone ahead to win 9 consecutive Formula 1 races to equal the record of Sebastian Vettel, who also went ahead to win 9 consecutive races in the year 2013. 10 years after Max Verstappen has equaled the talent of Sebastian Vettel, winning 9 consecutive Formula 1 race. And it's an interesting one for Max Verstappen, who can't just stop winning, and he has made it the 3rd win in a row when it comes to the Dutch Grand Prix. He won the Dutch Grand Prix during the weekend to equal the tally of Sebastian Vettel, and now he has won the Dutch Grand Prix for the 3rd consecutive time.
It is a moment of Formula 1 magic for Max Verstappen, who is going to claim another home victory, a 3rd in a row. Verstappen is the history maker in Holland.
And quickly, let's go on a very short break, and when we're right back, we continue from where we stopped. Welcome back, and we're still talking sports, but this time around we start from the world of football, where we talk about Nigerian striker Taiwo Awoniyi, who played for Nottingham Forest, becomes the third African player to score in 7 consecutive Premier League matches. Is an interesting one. Remember last week we said he became the first Nigerian to score in 6 consecutive matches, but now Taiwo Awoniyi appears to be unstoppable in the world of football in the Premier League, scoring 7 goals for Nottingham Forest in 7 consecutive Premier League matches to become the third African player to do so after the likes of Momo Salah and Emmanuel Adebayo. We can just stop talking about Taiwo Awoniyi, who is in form, and if he continues with this particular form, he might eventually get 38 goals in the Premier League. That means he has to score a goal in every of the 38 Premier League matches, possibly if he continues with this particular form. And also, let's talk about another person and another Nigerian striker in the person of Victor Osimhen, who is back like he never left in the Serie A. He was able to score his 100th club goal against Sassuolo from a penalty spot. Remember, Victor Osimhen is not a fan of taking penalty kick, but during the weekend against Sassuolo, he was able to convert a penalty kick to score his 100th club goals. It's an interesting one, and making it 62 goals for Napoli. Victor Osimhen can't stop scoring goals, and before that particular match, he was given the award of the highest goal scorer in the Serie A before the match started. But if Victor Osimhen continues with this particular form, he might just be winning the highest goal scorer award again in the Serie A this season. And also, let's talk about Italy, and we'll be talking about the former Italian manager and the person of Roberto Martinez, who resigned as the head coach of Italy but now has been appointed as the new head coach of the Saudi Arabian national team. It's an interesting one. Roberto Martinez signing for the Saudi Arabian national team, 4 years contract, and it could be the highest paid head coach in the world of football. Everyone is going to the Saudi Arabia Professional League. Roberto Martinez is down there right now representing Italy. Let's see how far Roberto Martinez will be able to lead the Saudi Arabian national team. Is an interesting one. Also talking about football, you remember that during the weekend, Mauricio Pochettino got his first win as the Chelsea manager, and also in that particular match, Nicola Jackson was able to score his first and competitive goal for Chelsea Football Club as they were able to defeat Luton 3-0. It's a devastating one for the team that just got promoted to the Premier League. But you can take nothing away from Chelsea, as everyone expects, why won't Chelsea be able to win a team that just got promoted to the Premier League? It has been a fight for every team that just got promoted to the Premier League this season. Talking about Luton, talking about Burnley and Sheffield United, who are yet to win a particular match in the Premier League this season. I'm talking about another player who got his first goal for the team he's getting to represent. Talking about the person of James Maddison, who was able to score a goal for Tottenham, his first goal for Tottenham in the absence of Harry Kane and under Ashley Postecoglou. It's an interesting one in the Premier League. This heat is on who is going to be finishing top 4. And also during the weekend, Newcastle failed to win Liverpool, who were a man down. Remember that Van Dijk was given a red card in that particular match, but Liverpool came from behind to win Newcastle 2-1, who will be finishing in the top 4 in the Premier League this season. Remember, Manchester City got to fight for the whole 3 points, and also Manchester United didn't give up without a fight, coming from behind to win Nottingham Forest 3-2. Is an interesting one in the Premier League. And if you ask me, let's quickly talk about the Women's World Cup that was just concluded. Just after the Women's World Cup, FIFA decided to release the FIFA Women's Ranking, where Sweden moved to the top of the ranking, and they are followed closely by Spain at the 2nd position. Remember, Spain were able to win the Women's World Cup for the first time. I think that justified their spot in the FIFA's Women's Ranking, and they are followed closely in the 3rd position by the United States of America. And this is the lowest that the United States of America has gotten in the FIFA Women's Ranking, occupying the 3rd position, just behind Spain. And also in the 4th position, we have England, who made it to the finals but were defeated by Spain at the 4th position. And in the 5th position, making the top 5 in the women's FIFA's ranking, is France, occupying the 5th position. And this is the length at which we'll be going on this week's episode of Sports Vibe on DNT Mod. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handles at Sports Vibe on DNT Walk. Enjoy your week, stay blessed. Thank you.